I want to just maybe touch on just a few items that will be particularly important to my own part of the country. During the debate the other day, I was just about to deal with carbon tax, and there are 3 TDs in the Roscommon-Galway constituency, and yes, I was the only one that supported the carbon tax. I don't like taxes. I don't like carbon tax. I think we have to be particularly careful in rural areas, not to be, pushing people too much on carbon taxes. But yet, I think our party is trying to recognise the need to revitalise our area now, considering what's happening with Bord na Móna. And Bord na Móna was established in the 1940s. I think the Tough Board was established in the 1930s, I think. In about 46, we had the establishment of Bord na Móna. And for over 60 years in my locality, and particularly in around Mount Dillon and Lanesborough, the Loughree Power Station, that has been what has really kept the local economy going. But in recent years, we have a huge reduction in the number of workers at the ESP power station in Loughree. We are now going to see a completely changed scenario in relation to Bord na Móna. And I think our party is looking in what way we can help communities, because there's no doubt about it, Minister, and you know this yourself, that communities in our part of the country are going to be really badly hit by this. I would remind the House that workers in Bord na Móna, and this doesn't alone refer to my own area of Loughree, and Minister, you probably know that I'm only a few minutes from that power station, and all the Bord na Móna works are right around my home there. But whether you talk about Loughree or you talk about Shannon Bridge, there's a really serious situation developing in terms of workers in Bord na Móna that were told only a year ago that just transition would occur over 8 to 10 years are now being told it's going to happen in 1 year. And there is absolutely no way, in my view, that you can have any type of transition. And our area is going to be a really black spot area unless the government get really serious about coming up with new ideas. And that's why Fianna Fáil in this budget, and our negotiators and our parliamentary party and our front bench insisted that there would have to be some just transition fund. Now remember, the fund is for the communities. It's not for the Bord na Móna workers. So we have a two-pronged issue here. We have the damage this is going to do to the communities and employment for those workers who are going to lose out in Bord na Móna. And yes, some people would take redundancies, and it's great to talk about, repairing the bogs, but we're not going to be able to have the same amount of workers on Bord na Móna as we used to have. So therefore it is extremely important that the Just Transition Fund, that the Just Transitioner, that all that is put in place as quickly as possible. Because as I said, the goalposts have changed dramatically in terms of Bord na Móna in our part of the country. I just want to welcome the €5 living alone allowance. The fuel allowance of €2 a week, it's not enough to compensate people who are going to be hit by fuel poverty because of carbon taxes. But there's a €2 allowance there. But and I also want to say that in relation to the National Treatment Purchase Fund, of course, it's not going to solve all our ills or much of our ills in the health sector, but it's something Fianna Fáil fought for, and that extra bit of money, I hope, will in some way shorten our waiting lists and maybe look after some people who for a long, long time have been waiting for treatment. So my time is up. Thank you very much, Minister, and thank you, Lascan.